The time has come.
Ride the wipeout!
20 men and women from across Australia are about to compete in the most outrageous obstacle course this country's ever seen.
Big red balls!
Those tough enough will endure breathtaking spills, spectacular tumbles, and incredible falls. Only the fastest and strongest four will survive and take a shot at $20,000.
Oh, yeah!
But to claim the cash and achieve ultimate glory, they'll have to overcome the biggest obstacle of their lives, the Wipeout Zone. The final step to $20,000. The epic competition begins right now. This is Wipeout Australia.
Here comes the paint train, baby! Woo-woo!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wipeout Australia. James Brayshaw joining you once again, and with me, high above the action as always, is Josh Lawson.
James, 20 more ordinary Aussies are ready to sacrifice their mental and physical well-being for the love of mud, rubber, moisture and cash.
That's right, Josh. $20,000 awaits today's winner, but first, they will have to negotiate their way through our Wipeout qualifier. At the top, they'll encounter the balance beams.
Before standing toe-to-toe with the sucker punch wall.
Then it's time for the big balls.
Ooh la la.
And finally, this delicate little apparatus we call the wall swing.
For the mere mortals amongst us, it would seem to be a very daunting task. But our first contestant today happens to be a world-class stuntman.
Really?
Well, brace yourself, Brayshaw, because Dr. X is here.
Let's get down to the third member of our commentary team, one Kelly Landry.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Shane Dunn. Shane, I've been hearing a lot about this Dr. X fellow. Who is he?
Fantastic question, Kelly. I used to be a martial arts stuntsman, used to fall off buildings and ride motorbikes and crash into tyres.
Is this the big comeback for stuntman Dr. X?
Oh, great question, Kelly. He'll be back today. You'll see him.
To infinity and beyond.
Dr.
X. I love it, James. A real stuntman and martial artist. Let's go, Dr. X.
Oh, he's immediately put on his martial arse by the balance beam.
Brayshaw, you stunt heat, and that was a grade A commando roll.
Dr.
X. Now you just watch him jump back onto the platform. Jump back onto the platform. Jump back onto the platform. Jump back onto the platform.
Dr. X back on the beam.
Ooh, but rides side saddle into the drink. Would you look at him tackle that savage current, James?
Hey, he's a regular Michael Phelps.
Meantime, the sucker punch wall quietly utters its prayers as Dr. X approacheth.
What about the sucker punch wall?
The sucker punch, not a problem in the world.
Not a problem. Ooh, unless you call this a problem.
What kind of stuntman is this guy?
Now, that's just not fair. It clobbered him in the Xbox.
Here comes Dr. X, ready to devour the big balls like Jaffas.
Okay, Kelly.
Now, there's a feat, James. From OK to KO'd in less than 3 seconds.
Dr.
X.
I'm all good, Kelly.
He's all good.
Doctor exhausted with one last shot at redemption.
Oh, Kelly.
Every stuntman knows how to swing on a rope, don't they?
Here we go.
Oh, you'd think so.
It's a lightning swim and a quick climb to the finish for Dr. X.
And I'm done.
Indeed you are, Doctor. With a time of 3 minutes and 19 seconds, Dr. X is probably now Dr. X contestant. Rightio, back to K-Land with the next lamb to the slaughter.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm here with Rob Green. You have a pretty important role at work.
I'm the guy that holds that mythical holy grail known as the guest list.
Hey, James, isn't that the guy who wouldn't let you into the nightclub the other night?
Yeah, you reckon my eyes were too big?
What's the best part of being able to deny people?
Look, it's pretty much my party. I decide who comes in, who doesn't. If I don't like their shoes, sorry, see you later.
Gee, I'd hate to not be on your list.
Yeah, it's a pretty special list. The more you work there, the bigger your head gets.
Wait a minute, what did he say?
The more you work there, the bigger your head gets.
Oh, here comes big head Rob Green, and why not? It's an important job, Josh.
Yeah, I think it goes Prime Minister, James Packer, and then nightclub doorboy.
Oh, big head in trouble early.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure sand shoes are a no-go at Club Balance Beam, James.
Oh, no.
Looks like he's having trouble balancing with that massive head.
Hang on a minute. I think old big head blew a kiss your way, Josh.
Sorry, JB, I prefer my men with small to average size heads.
Big head giving the sucker punch wall plenty to aim at.
You know what they say, James? The bigger the head, the harder they fall.
Well, big head tells us he's a big hit with the ladies. But how about the big balls? Oh, have a look at him. It's a 3-ball go. He's in all sorts of trouble.
Big Head tries to jump the queue, but his oversized vacuous cranium is no match for our gang of burly red bouncers.
So what do you do once you're inside Club Wipeout?
Well, you get on your dance moves.
Oh, dance moves?
It's gonna be like a little wind up and around. Hey, that's amigo. Give it a bit of a.
Wow, who does this crazy crumper think she is?
I love Britney Spears!
Why Britney Spears?
Just because she's insane. I aspire to be like that one day.
She wants to be crazy like Britney? Well, that's her prerogative.
Kaylee Ginman, our very own brunette Britney, is out to make her own headlines on the Sucker Punch.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Brunette Britney in Wild Sucker Punch-Up. You're gonna have to curb that wild streak, Brit.
Sorry.
Up to the big balls and brunette Britney looking dirty.
I think you'll find that's Christina Aguilera, James.
Nonetheless, brunette Britney falls from grace once again.
Oops, I did it again. Brunette Britney injured in Wipeout Tumble. New crutch shots.
Crutch shots? You won't be happy till we're back in the papers, will you, Josh?
You want a piece of me?
Actually, the big balls will do me just fine.
Big red balls!
Oh, big balls.
Yep.
They know what they are.
But no one seems to know how to get past them.
How will super heavyweight martial artist Blake Mitchell fare?
This is for you, Bruce Lee.
Bruce says thanks, but you can keep it.
Here's female firefighter Linda Wilton. Can only assume her rescue training will be an advantage here at the wall swing.
Come on, Linda. Just imagine there's a cat stuck up a tree.
Oh,
Okay, what about a family of cats with cute little kittens? All right. What about a family of cats with little kittens and a cherry on top?
okay, she's obviously not an animal lover, but with a response time of 2 minutes 16 seconds, she may just be able to give the sweeper a red-hot go.
Batten down the hatches, Brayshaw. It's attack of the 50-foot rubber woman.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Jane Olschwager. Now, you have a dating rule.
Yes. Number one rule is that I can't go out with a guy that's shorter than me.
Hello, Interflora? Yeah, I'd like to cancel an order for a dozen long-stemmed rubber red roses. Okay.
Come on, legs. It's time to rock and roll.
Here's 193-centimetre ad executive and rubber woman Jane Olschwager, whose height could well be an unfair advantage.
Yes, I suggest we get her rubber band.
Or no, rubber woman finding no love from the similarly elongated balance beam.
She's got legs, but she don't know how to use them.
Well, she's off to a bad start, but she'll bounce back.
Now here's Kelly with someone who's ready to smash the course. Literally.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Dave Marshall. Dave, I'm told you're a home wrecker.
Yeah, and I also demolish buildings too.
I'm Demolition Dave. I'm gonna blow up this course for my kids to show them that their dad still got what it takes.
From South Australia, 49-year-old Demolition Dave is very serious about winning. In fact, he's constructed his very own Wipeout training course.
Out now, it's Demolition Dave's Wipeout training video. Shot at Dave's exclusive hideaway in the middle of nowhere. You'll learn the secrets of becoming a bona fide Wipeout legend. Featuring Dave's dizzy dummy demolition, the shonky sweeper, and much more. Believe it when old Demolition Dave says...
I'm Demolition Dave. I'm gonna blow up this course for my kids to show them that their dad still got what it takes.
Unfortunately, Dave's budget couldn't accommodate a real-life sucker punch wall.
Oh! A smack to that delicate, boyish complexion, and Demolition Dave once again registering on the Richter scale.
Oh, and he's in a ripper.
Dave knows his wrecking balls, but what's he like at the big balls?
Who cares? I just want to see him blow stuff up. Oh! Dave shaking the foundations of Big Ball Boulevard as he careers into the muddy debris.
Now making haste to the wall swing. Demolition Dave wades through the rubble, presses the plunger. An incredible time, 1 minute and 46 seconds. A controlled demolition if ever I've seen one, Josh.
That's our fastest and most explosive time of the day so far.
Can anyone better the Demolition Man? Find out when Wipeout Australia returns after the break. Welcome back to Wipeout Australia, where our qualifier is systematically cutting our field down from 20 to 12.
Who will move through to our next round and ever closer to the $20,000 grand prize?
Before the break, Demolition Dave dismantled the qualifier bit by bit. Now someone just as rowdy is standing by with Kelly Landry.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Leighton Mills. Is there something about Leighton that you need to tell Australia?
Yeah, I guess I'm a pretty big deal around here. People know me.
Yeah, boy.
This is a lucky headband. I got this hand sewn. I think they look good. Do you reckon?
Yeah, boy.
Australia already knows one Leighton. Is there room on television for both of you?
Leighton Hewitt, who's he? Are you kidding? Come on. There's only one Leighton, baby, right here. Call me.
Are you going to tackle the course today?
I'm going to dominate this course so hard. Are you kidding?
Here's a guy who could talk the leg off an umpire's chair.
This is for Kelly because she's hot.
All right, give it up, Leighton. That's one game of mixed doubles you won't be playing.
Oh no, Leighton has his serve broken early.
A double foot fault makes it love 15 for the balance beam.
Yeah, boy.
This is easy.
Right, easy like listening to Beck Hewitt's wedding poem.
Plenty of unforced errors early, but here's an obstacle where loudmouth Leighton should have a distinct advantage.
Come on.
What happened?
Well, Leighton tries to put some topspin on the balls, but is aced by a drop shot, suffers a grand slam and tumbles into the deuce.
Yeah, boy. I better get a kiss if I land this.
Not sure whether he's talking to you or Kelly, Josh.
Come on.
Loudmouth Leighton Hewitt lobs towards the wall and holds on in a tiebreaker. Our first contestant to do so.
And here's that kiss you asked for, big boy. Ooh, how about trying some extra? Your breath is atrocious.
Where did Leighton pick up that headband?
I don't know, James, but I am missing a shoelace.
Speaking of feet, here's Kelly with a man who makes a living out of them.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Rob Stanley. Rob, you've brought a couple of high-profile guests along with you today.
Introducing Mr. Left and Senior Right. I was told I had a face for radio, so I got into the foot model business.
Woo! Ride the wipeout!
With feet from heaven and dance moves from hell, here's foot model Rob Stanley.
Now, James, Rob needs the 20 grand because it takes 10,000 bucks just to get each of those beautiful feet out of bed in the morning.
Look at that catwalk technique, Josh.
She's so hot right now.
Oh, nearly across, just missed.
Back on the balance beam. Oh, the shoelander cops one in the family jewels.
Good thing he's not an underwear model, James. He would have just got the sack.
Rob headed for the sucker punch, and one can only hope he's worn protective footwear.
Fear not, James. He's sporting a pair of stunning blue steel caps.
Ooh, Twinkle Toes takes a cruel dose of defeat from the sucker punch. Let's head up to the Grand Chapeau, where we find 27-year-old Cirque du Soleil wannabe, Lisa Taliana.
Roll up, roll up. Roll down, roll down. You know, I think if she wants a circus career, she's either going to have to pack on 100 kilos or grow a beard.
It's wall swing time, where we find cocktail barman Simon Harari.
Ah, check this out. He's let go of the rope.
Oh, he jumps on mid-air and smacks into the wall. Wait a minute. He's going back for another shot. This isn't exactly happy hour. What's going on out there, Josh?
Well, JB, Simon jumps on like a dragonfly, knocks up a Harvey wall banger, giving himself a Bloody Mary, then he hovers around like a B-52, comes back for another Pina collision before Jaeger bombing into the bubbly.
Plenty of others getting shaken and stirred by the wall swing today, Josh.
James, it seems the one constant here is a complete and utter absence of strategy.
Well, chess master and strategist Ed Mulvey could well be the answer to our prayers. He's with Kelly.
Well, strategy's your thing, isn't it? You're a big chess player.
I love chess. It's an incredible game. I play it most days.
What's your #1 rule in chess?
Just dedicating your mind and body to spiritual enlightenment, I suppose.
It is strategy time!
Strategy man and perennial excitement machine Ed Mulvey en route to the balance beam. Oh!
Our Grand Master abandoning the first rule of chess.
What's that?
Always protect your bishop.
strategy man showing plenty of affection for the second beam, though.
Yeah, that's bordering on soft porn.
Keep it clean, Josh.
What? It's a chest turn.
Meanwhile, 20-year-old nurse Ashlyn O'Hagan is bringing the luck of the Irish to the sucker punch.
Oof. Ashlyn hasn't been smashed like this since St. Patrick's Day. To be sore, to be sore.
Sure to be sure.
Ashlyn, up to the 4-ball clover.
Hey, James, did you hear the one about the blonde Irish chick who walks into a... You know what, forget it. Any other amigos game enough to take on this course?
Down and dirty! Yeah! Woo! ATT, baby!
I don't want to get my hair wet.
Bring it on! Hi, Mum. Suck it up, princess! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Keep your eyes on the prize!
Here comes the pay train, baby. Woo woo!
Here's Guy Cook, who has a real love for the animated classic Aladdin.
Oh, just the genie, he's the best. Phenomenal cosmic power. Little bit of space.
Can Guy rub the big balls up the right way?
Guy, he's our man. If he can't do it, great.
Fly, fat boy, fly!
Oh, no. Where's that magic carpet when you need it?
The big ball's sending poor old Guy to a whole new world of pain.
Great work, Josh.
You ain't never had a friend like me, JB. All right, fill me in, James. Who's this bumptious wordsmith?
It's 30-year-old mum of 4, Kelly Canaleary, who tells us she's Wipeout's #1 fan. This girl can't wait to hit the course.
Bless her green and gold cotton socks, James. She really does love a Wipeout.
I love Wipeout. My family and I watch it religiously every week. I love the soccer punch war where people get knocked out in the mud.
Great, isn't it, Kelly?
Totally embarrassing. I really do love Wipeout. Yes, I love Wipeout. The big balls, the people are jumping and falling and swimming in the water.
Josh, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
You know, James, you can scoff and you can stir with your cruel, sarcastic jibes, but for people like Kelly and me, it's not about the 20 grand. Oh, no. It's about donning a baggy green and gold costume, scaling heights that you'd only ever dreamed of. Landing your face in the clear blue abyss that is Wipeout Australia.
That was the best experience of my life. I think I'm going to cry. Do you know when you set out to do something and then you actually finish it? It's such a good feeling.
You know, I'm sorry, man. I can be a little cynical at times.
Apology accepted, JB. So, who are we laughing at next?
Okay, thanks, guys. I'm here with Kobe Mulligan. Kobe, you're here to explain something today.
Yes, look, I have a statement to make to the Australian public. I'm not an emo, I'm not a goth, and I'm not a punk. I just like to wear black, all right?
Always been on black!
Well, she talks the talk, but can this dark maiden walk the walk? Look at Kobe bolt across the balance beam. She's still going. Oh, that's unbelievable. The first to clear that obstacle today, Josh.
James, the woman in black could well be the dark horse.
Now absorbing plenty of hits at the sucker punch. Oh, the dark horse takes a tumble into the trough and emerges more of a chestnut.
Well, James, they say brown is the new black this season.
Dark horse Kobe Mulligan galloping up to the big balls.
Oh, the dark horse thrown out of the saddle, but there is no stopping this monochromatic mare as she heads towards the wall swing.
All right.
Dark horse Kobe, scratched from race 4 in the Wipeout Stakes. But rest assured, she'll be a starter come next round. And we have correct weight, and can confirm that she was first in a photo finish with Demolition Dave Marshall.
Also advancing big head Rob Green, rubber woman Jane Oshwager, circus wannabe Lisa Taliana, as well as barman Simon Harari and big mouth Leighton Mills.
Next, we're charged with the task of reducing our top 12 to an elite troop of 6.
Our old friend, the Sweeper, takes on a new form when we return on Wipeout Australia.
Welcome back to Wipeout Australia. I'm James Brayshaw, this is Josh Lawson, and you are right in the guts of another furiously contested battle over the world's most testing obstacle course.
Qualifying is over, and we have slashed the field to 12.
Let's remind ourselves of who's in the mix. We've got loudmouth Leighton Mills, strategy man Ed Mulvey, and foot model Rob Stanley. Also through is firefighter Linda Wilton, and of course the dark horse Kobe Mulligan.
Well, I hope our contestants are ready, because the Wipeouts are about to go from bad to better.
The sweeper has been known to clean up even the toughest of contestants with spectacular results. This week on the sweeper, the final 12 will try and avoid being swatted by the fly screen. Contestants will have to stand on a 3-metre high pole and jump through the giant fly screen as it swings around. Stay on the podium to stay in the game, hit the water, and it's see you later time.
The final 6 contestants to hit the wet stuff will move on to the next round, and the last man or woman standing takes home a bonus grand in the hand.
Let's go down, down, down to Sweeper Town. And we're off. First to face the ferocious fly screen is Demolition Dave.
What a hero.
Our first victim. Oh, and another, and another.
They're dropping like flies.
First to fall was firefighter Linda Wilton. Next, mum of 2 Karen Black, and big head Rob Green.
Anyone ever turned away from a nightclub's going to be loving this. His name's not down, and he's not coming in.
So 3 down and 9 to go. Yeah. Oh, strategy man Ed Mulvey just clings on.
It's all that chest, James. Makes for strong fingertips, you know.
Last orders for barman Simon Harari.
I got this covered, baby. Woo!
Oh, Demolition Dave just hangs on. And there goes foot model Robert Stanley with a delayed reaction wipeout.
His feet may not be very good at keeping him on the podium, but man, do they look sensational. Oh, what a loss.
Come on, Leighton, you man.
5 down and just 1 more to go before we find out who battles it out for the $1,000 bonus. Another miracle save from the strategy man Ed Mulvey.
It's check, but not checkmate.
Oh, there we go. We've just lost our 6th contestant, 23-year-old Brett Garland.
Yes, another hapless fly falls victim to the dreaded swatter.
Yeah! Here we go, baby.
The final 6 have been decided. Demolition Dave, the dark horse, loudmouth Leighton, the rubber woman, the strategy man, and circus wannabe. Oh, Demolition Dave almost down.
But he hangs on by a whisker.
The sweeper gets higher and faster with each rotation. Oh! Ouch! There goes Rubber Woman.
Rubber Woman cops a proper swatting there, James. I'm surprised she didn't just bounce off the water and right back onto the podium.
Demolition Man almost demolishes his chances yet again. Oh, and the dark horse is bolted.
Back to the stables as she gets whipped into shape.
Leighton continues to talk the talk, and Dave continues to flip and flop. Down goes Strategy Man.
So as they say in the chess world, sucked in, pal.
And then there were 3. Demolition Dave, loudmouth Leighton,
I need some breakfast.
and circus wannabe. Oh, who's gone?
A big topple by the girl from the big top, but there's no safety net to save her this time.
What a mouth-watering showdown that leaves now. The experienced Demolition Man of few words versus the young upstart of many.
Leighton looking comfortable. Well, apart from that wedgie.
Dave's tactics are crude but effective. And don't forget, he's had a bit of practice. What a battle this is.
Ali, Fraser, Collingwood, Essendon, Queensland, New South Wales, He-Man versus Skeletor, and now add Demolition Dave and Loudmouth Leighton to the list of great sporting rivalries.
Another desperate dive from the Demolition Man.
Yeah! Woo! Easy, mate, easy.
The taunting continues. Oh, this time Dave's in serious trouble. Can he get up?
Come on.
He may be getting on, but I reckon he can still get up.
No! Dave's superhuman effort comes to an end.
So Dave makes a splash and Leighton takes the cash.
One more.
A mighty performance from Leighton. I wonder what he'll do with $1,000.
Hey, Leighton, you gonna take everyone down the pub and shout us a drink?
Yeah!
All right, thanks, mate.
Well, the battle may be won, but the war is not over. Leighton wins the $1,000 bonus, but he is joined in the next round by some serious competition. Along with Leighton, there's Dark Horse Kobe Mulligan, Strategy Man Ed Mulvey, Rubber Woman Jane Alschwager, Circus Wannabe Lisa Taliana and the Demolition Man Dave Marshall.
But before they have a shot at the wipeout zone and the 20 grand, they have to face the Dizzy Dummy.
Welcome back to Wipeout Australia.
Where making you laugh at the misfortune of others is our specialty.
The sweeper lived up to its name and swept away the dead wood, leaving our final 6 souls brave and true.
They are Loudmouth Leighton Mills,
Dark Horse Kobe Mulligan,
Demolition Dave Marshall, Circus Wannabe Lisa Taliana, Ed Strategy Man Mulvey and Jane Rubber Woman Alschwager.
And of those 6, just 4 move into the wipeout zone and get a shot at the 20k. There's just one thing standing in their way, and it's called the Dizzy Dummy. Contestants are strapped to the Dizzy Dummy and they're spun around until dizzy. First across the tippy table course goes through, the 5 losers strapped in again and spun around until they do the greasy donut run. There are 4 heats, with each winner moving onto the wipeout zone.
You won't have seen this much spinning around since Kylie Minogue donned those hot pants.
Let's take a trip down Dizzy Lane. Crank that spinner, it's time to find a winner. We're off.
Remember, the first person to get across that obstacle course after each round goes through to the wipeout zone.
This is fun!
Loudmouth Leighton playing mind games.
Covered in the bag.
But no one cares.
And there's the Dark Horse.
But I have to ask, James, why the long face?
Oh, are you really going with that?
Nay.
There's the hooter and the race is on.
Hey, James, did you know that the sensation of dizziness occurs because the water in your brain sloshes around, causing you to lose balance?
Thank you, Professor Lawson. Talking your brain, Strategy Man's up first. But quickly, Dash.
Those tippy tables certainly are tippy, James. And strangely table-like.
Well, there goes the Dark Horse. The Dark Horse makes an impressive run for the line, but falls at the final hurdle.
Oh, what a mess this is, James. They all seem to be equally matched at the moment. Equally bad, that is. And it's the tippy table tandem.
Now, here comes Demolition Dave, carrying the hopes of his children, demolition workers, and 40-something bearded men the world over on his muscular shoulders. Leighton dismantles the course.
We'll bill him for that later. Oh, go, you good thing!
And he's home! The first man through to the wipeout zone is Demolition Dave.
He must be wrapped.
I'm wrapped. Really wrapped.
See? I told you.
So it's back to the spinner for round 2. 3 spots remain in the final round, and this time contestants face the donut run.
Oh yeah, spin them right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Every time they get spun, the contestants become more and more disorientated.
I don't even know where I am, man.
Would you like to borrow my GPS?
This time, Rubber Woman is first out of the blocks.
Strategy Man and the Dark Horse acting like they're members of the Wiggles.
Rubber Woman bounces into action. Remember, those donuts are coated in thick grease.
And a hint of cinnamon.
Leighton and Strategy Man in hot pursuit. A desperate dive from Rubber Woman and she's off. Strategy Man finds his opening.
But he can't hang on.
Look at the course, it's wide open. They're falling all over the place.
It's like Surfer's Paradise during Schoolies Week.
Who will be the second contestant to win their way through to the wipeout zone?
Leighton has a crack, but he's off again.
Strategy Man wipes his brow and ponders his next move. And there's no clowning around from Circus Girl as she springs into action.
Representing Australia in the synchronised donut run, it's Circus Wannabe and Strategy Man.
This Strategy Man is a cool customer.
That's right, James. His emotions are always in check.
You know it! You know it! Yeah!
Well, almost always.
Strategy Man wins the heat and is through to the wipeout zone.
Harder than it looks, but you know what? If anyone can do it, it's me.
2 down and 2 to go as the last remaining male, Leighton, is the thorn among the roses.
Yeah, boy!
Roll up as our Circus Wannabe becomes the first ever human to give birth on an obstacle course. There's the labour. The delivery. and the aftermath.
Here we go again. Or should I say, here we don't go.
Now, we call it the dizzy dummy because with each new spin, the contestants get dizzier and dumber.
Rubber Woman gives it a nudge, but is quickly in the sludge.
Come on.
Leighton and his mouth quickly head south.
Yeah, boy.
And our new mum is having no fun.
This looks a bit more promising.
The dark horse picks up the bridle and lengthens down the straight, and with one majestic leap is through to the wipeout zone.
What a fine filly. Far Lap and Seabiscuit will be looking down from horsey heaven, and we'll get to cheer her on in the next round.
Strap them in and spin them round. Here we go again.
3 contenders and only 1 slot in the final makes this the world's most brutal game of musical chairs.
Well, the good news for these 3 is that it is definitely their final spin. Who do you fancy, Josh?
Well, it has to be Leighton, JB, despite the fact he's up against 2 very strong women. As you can see, he is clearly in perfect physical shape.
Look at his face.
They're off for the final time, and Rubber Woman places her 11-foot frame in pole position.
Leighton, always the gentleman, barges past Rubber Woman.
Yeah, boy.
Leighton in the lead and gives it one last push for glory.
Oh no, but he chokes at the last minute.
Come on.
2 contestants in the water. Only Rubber Woman on the donut. This is her big chance.
Steady. Steady.
One last giant leap, and the final contestant through to the wipeout zone is Rubber Woman.
And with a celebratory funky chicken dance, she leaves egg on the face of a certain contestant.
A deflated Leighton can only look on and wonder what could have been.
Leighton, so sorry to see you go. You've been such a gracious and humble competitor.
Kelly, that was the plan, really. Come in, take the $1,000 for the sweeper, and then leave. Let the other guys go for it, you know?
Any final words?
I'll be back.
Wow, a real-life Schwarzenegger.
Well, no Leighton, but Demolition Dave Marshall, strategy man Ed Mulvey, the dark horse Kobe Mulligan, and Rubber Woman Jane Elschlager will battle it out for 20 grand.
And won't the winner earn their loot? Waiting for the final 4 is the ultimate obstacle course. Who can scale the Wipeout Zone?
Welcome back to Wipeout Australia. Playtime is over. Now our final 4 contestants get down to business.
And it's a business that pays $20,000 a night. All you have to do is be the fastest through the Wipeout Zone.
And that is no walk in the park. First, you crash down Killer Surf.
Then hurdle up the barrel run.
And try and slide past the water wall.
And that's when you meet the spinner.
You skip across the rolling log.
And bounce across the launch pads to the finish.
You make it sound so easy, Josh. Let's hope our first challenger agrees. Kelly Landry is down with Rubber Woman Jane Elschwager.
Okay, thanks, guys. Jane, this is what it all boils down to. $20,000 on the line, and the only thing that stands between you and it is this wipeout zone behind us. How's that make you feel?
It's pretty bloody scary, actually. Yeah, pretty nervous.
Rubber Woman's been bringing up the rear all day. She grabbed 12th spot on the qualifier, tripped up at number 6 on the sweeper, and was last to crack the final 4 on the dizzy dump. Now it's a clean slate. She has a shot at the 20 grand.
And she's off. Notice this time on Killer Surf, they're sliding bareback.
It's nice to see them getting back to basics. You know, I'm sure this is how the first settlers did the wipeout zone back in the 1800s, JB.
Heading up the barrels, she should have a massive advantage with her height.
Yeah, and don't forget those latex legs.
She has limbs longer than anyone I've ever seen.
Oh, she's stepping over the barrels with ease.
I wonder if Rubber Man and Rubber Boy are watching from their superhero hideaway with great pride.
Time for a quick shower on the water wall.
That water just bouncing off her like, well, rubber.
She's safely across, but the spinner has a way of cutting everyone down to size.
A jump. Oh, and a thump. Not sure what got hurt worse, Jane's knees or the deck of the spinner.
Well, she's up and all ready for the platform.
Oh, no! Roll that back, James. Oh, wow. It's like breakdancing, and the break being around her collarbone, I think.
Rubber Woman really does know how to bounce back. Another big jump, and have a look at that leg lock. Here comes the platform. She nails it. At the rolling log, she set a cracking pace so far.
And that's what you call the commentator's curse.
Take two. This time she gets across. Rubber Woman on the way to a great time. Just 2 launch pads to go. Oh, she doesn't want to get too much bounce. That's well done. Up to number 2.
And she's done it.
Beautiful. The rubber hits the road with a time of 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
Will Rubber Woman's time stick? Not if our next contender has her way. Kobe Dark Horse Mulligan raced to a solid 3rd place on the qualifier before squeaking through in 5th place in the sweeper and qualifying 3rd on the dizzy dump. She's got the heart of a Melbourne Cup winner, this one.
I'm sure we're about to witness a dogged dash for the cash.
The Dark Horse has spent plenty of time in the water today. Hope she doesn't come down with a nasty bout of equine flu.
Onto the run. Ooh, barrels 1, Kobe 0.
I think I'm going to bet on red here, James, and double down.
Kobe really caught up on the barrels. Over she goes and finally gets to the top. The water wall should be a lot easier.
Easier? Maybe greasy is a better word.
No! Back up the tall ladder. The Dark Horse for another crack at the water wall. Finally, she's across and preparing for the spinner. The Dark Horse dives on and manages to stay on. Looking for a quick jump and... Oh!
No! The Dark Horse just jumped too soon. And that crash has taken so much out of our feisty filly.
She has to go all the way back to the water wall. Looking for a handhold.
Oh!
She's off again.
Is our Dark Horse a stayer? I have my doubts, JB. She is looking spent.
The Dark Horse hits the drink again. She looks resigned to her fate. I think the Dark Horse is gone, Kelly.
She's quick, guys. She's quit. She can't do it. It's a real shame.
So the Wipeout Zone whips the Dark Horse. She cannot finish. That means the Rubber Woman's time still stands. Is her bank account about to get a boost?
Not if strategy man Ed Mulvey and Demolition Dave Marshall have a say in it.
See if they can steal the prize when Wipeout Australia returns. Welcome back to Wipeout Australia, where 2 contestants still have a shot to claim $20,000.
Now, in our first half of the Wipeout Zone, Dark Horse Kobe Mulligan couldn't complete the course. So, that leaves Rubber Girl Jane Auschwager with the time to beat.
But now the guys get their turn, and it all starts with our man with the plan, strategy man Ed Mulvey.
Strategy man is on an upward curve. He qualified a disappointing 9th in the qualifier, then 4th in the sweeper, and up to 2nd in the dizzy dummy. Has he hit form at the right time?
Come on!
Once again, it's a bareback slide down Killer Surf.
Oh, James, that's a lot of friction. I'm not sure he'll get his deposit back on that wetsuit.
The strategy man spends most of his time at the chessboard. He faces a challenge of a completely different nature tonight.
I get the feeling strategy man has played more than his fair share of Donkey Kong.
Strategy man, over the barrels. Last one, and now he faces a close encounter of the liquid kind. Slow but steady across the water wall.
He's all brains, no brawn, this guy.
And now to our twisted little friend, the spinner.
Goes to prove that Wipeout Australia is, in fact, a thinking man's game.
Let's see his strategy here. He goes high, finds a post, assesses the situation, and a quick jump, and he's there!
Oh, and he's landed it. This guy's brilliant.
James, am I the only one surprised that this chess geek is tearing up our big bad Wipeout Zone? He is a serious threat to Rubber Woman's time.
Oh, right in the boys!
Would you look at this? He just copped another bishop bashing. Oh.
He still has a great time going, though. Second time on the log, and he's off again.
The Wipeout Zone will be the most action strategy man has seen for a long time.
Take 3, and this time he's across and refusing to stop. Oh, what?
I'm sorry, you can't help but laugh.
Come on, Kelly, it's not very polite to laugh. Mind you, that really is very funny. Just nothing graceful about it.
Taking things much easier the second time. He's on the first pad. Rubber Woman's time, under threat. Up to the second launch pad.
He's doing it. This is great.
And he's done! With a time of 4 minutes 29 seconds, that means Strategy Man has taken the lead from Rubber Woman. Now, the only one who can sack Strategy Man is our master of disaster, Demolition Dave Marshall.
Talk about coming prepared, JB. After a rigorous home training regime, Demolition Dave has been a force all day. First in the qualifier, second on the sweeper, and first once again to conquer the dizzy dummy. Will his intense DIY training pay off? Let's see.
Demolition Dave actually looks nervous on Killer Surf. Bet he didn't try that at home.
Well, I'd say the one thing an explosives expert tries to avoid is water.
Is it fair to say he's probably the crowd favourite today, Josh?
Well, I've already signed up for a year's subscription to his fan club, so I've got my fingers crossed for the Demolition Man.
Demolition Dave moving nicely over the barrels. Look at that little double. And up for the next one. Oh, going strong. Final barrel and he's at the wall.
But now it's more water, JB. Not easy to keep your powder dry on the water wall.
Doesn't seem to be a problem for Dave.
Nothing's a problem for Demolition Dave. He's a hero. He's a legend. He's a man on a mission.
Big moment here as he reaches the spinner.
Here he goes.
On, he's on. He's assassinating this course.
Oh, he's landed it, Kelly.
He's on. That is quick. It's tight.
Dave. Oh, dude.
Demolition Dave is blazing right now at the log, and he's off.
He's off.
Things are getting really tight.
Back again. Going, done.
Oh!
He doesn't stop.
Ow.
He forgot to hit the brakes. Demolition Dave gives us a lesson in how to make your helmet explode into 1,000 pieces.
Will it be Strategy Man or Demolition Dave? Oh, no, he just can't hold on.
Check out Strategy Man, JB. His strategy right now is to take a nap and think about how to spend the 20K.
Oh, this is going right down to the wire. Back at the launch pads. An extraordinary showdown right before our eyes. Nice and easy. One more to go.
Can't afford any mistakes here.
Demolition Dave. Hit the button. Oh, it's a squeaker. Kelly's with a very anxious Strategy Man.
Demolition Dave!
Do you think your time's good enough?
Oh, he was doing so well, and then he came off at the end, like, far out. I feel really bad for him at the same time. I think that because he did that huge face slam into the thing, I could be right.
I have some news for you. His time was quicker than yours.
Really? Oh, what a machine.
An explosive victory for Brawn over Brains tonight as Demolition Dave blows the competition away and pockets a tidy 20 grand.